Hey, welcome back to the Bioware 60s of Vlogs. I'm William. On today's video we're working again on the K20 swap show 205. And on today, this video is going to start off one of the biggest moments probably, aside from the engine swap, is I'm going to do finally ECU swap. Here it is. Look, this is going to be one hell of a job. I got my EMU Classic, I got my ECU Master wiring kit, which is and then universal, have to wire it in yourself, of course. I got full K20 connectors, all brand new, which I had to order from Australia because they were not available anywhere else, which was weird. I got these mil-spec connectors, which is like wildly expensive, but that's what you're gonna get. Also, I need to get like a special connector for this thing, which everything took me like forever to gather, which is like, it took like 8 weeks for everything. It's like ridiculous, but you know, that's sometimes how it goes. I just could not find these connectors locally. Just near impossible. But there you go, I got them now. And of course, my ITB set. These are of course custom made. I got these on Facebook Marketplace. These are from a Suzuki GXR 1000, I think they are. Not sure, but they're from a Suzuki GXR, whatever. But yeah, they're 48 mils, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so that's what's going to happen. I'm not sure how much I'm going to film because I absolutely hate doing wiring, and I'm going to be annoyed most of the time. So yeah, I'll just put some clips in there for how I'm progressing and everything. And fingers crossed it's all going to be okay, and I won't explode from rage. Look how small this thing is. Really nice. Comes with connectors, pins and stickers. Yay. So I'm here with the car right now. As you can see, I already took the wiring out, and I was going to take the intake off, but you need to take the water pump off for that, and that day I couldn't be bothered to do that, so yeah, I'm going to do that later. In here, wiring is gone, only the ECU is still there. This is also the place where the new ECU is going to go. And these are the old connectors and everything. Also, I have to rethink how I did it back then. I cannot remember what is what, but I'll probably have pinouts somewhere safe. So yeah, so let's get started with how the hell you're going to start building a wiring loom. No idea, never done it before. So yeah, let's start up. Okay, this is where I'm at. The ECU wiring comes with a bunch of little rolls like these. I already finished one. These one I don't need. These are analog inputs. ECU doesn't really need those in this case, but I'm gonna use two. All you have to do is like they're all, I don't know if you can see it, but they're all like marked. And use the diagram that you with and just press them in like that. So yeah. That's all you do. That's basically what I'm doing right now. And after that I'm going to connect this to the bulkhead connectors I bought. And then, yeah, I need to make my own wiring diagram, because these things are of course unmarked, or just come with like S1, S2, whatever. So yeah, we're going to continue with this, and this part's actually not too bad. So fingers crossed it's going to stay like that. So this is where I'm at the moment. I've got the first connector done. That's the easiest one because it's not a lot of wires. I did break the insertion tool because these blue wires are a bit too thick to handle for these. But other than that, very easy to use. So yeah, let's now do the other one, or maybe the other side. No, probably not. That's not going to do that. Let's go to the other one. So this is where I'm at right now with the wiring. I also got myself an ECU, you know, a holder from EMU himself. I was gonna make one myself, but it was like, it's only 30 euros. Let's grab one. So yeah, this is everything now, and this is wires that not going into the bulkhead, because these are the grounds and ECU, the hot wire, power. And I also did notice the knock sensor wiring was missing, so I used this one from the stepper motor. It's not going to be used anyway. So yeah, now I'm going to cut everything to length. to go into here. That's where the bulkhead connector goes. Oh yeah, and there also was wiring for the wideband. I also have to separate those because obviously they're gonna go over here. So yeah, I'll show you later on how far I'm going. Let's see, what's this, by the way? Oh yeah, okay, cool. So it's been a while, and this is where I'm at the moment. Check it out. I got both wiring into the bulkhead connector. These are the wires that are not going in there. Probably maybe to switch 12 volt. Probably, but I'm not sure. There's one power ground in here, which is not included in here because there are already two in there. But you can easily add a few cables in there, so that's not too bad. Also, this is the old wiring, and I'm probably going to redo half of it to integrate it with this wiring loom, because also the power and ground for the ECU are also in here, which is this one is the starter, I think it was, and this one is power to ECU. Not completely sure, but it's here somewhere. And if you look, wait a minute, what the hell is that? Okay, I know what that is. If you look on this side, this is the connector that's also there. I've also already laid out a little bit where everything's supposed to go, but I'm not 100% sure where everything goes. But this is the knock sensor, and I left the charge wiring in there, but I'm not sure what this does. But hold on, let me shine a bit. This connector right here, is this the starter or this the starter? I'm not sure. But as I can see, the knock sensor only has one wire, so yeah, we'll see about that. So now let's continue and figure out all the pinouts for all the connectors. I took some of my old wiring out, and as you can see, that chunk of wiring was over here. The dash is going to get removed, so don't bother about that. This is going to get cleaned up. It's a bit weird. Here is, let's see what's that. That's the starter signal, the plus 12 volt, also goes, and the ECU ground is also in here. Actually, two grounds. So this is all going to get changed. Also, I fixed this cable so I can get back into my PMU. And yeah, also, absolutely not unimportant, the crimpers. Got these, I borrowed these. These things are quite expensive, so I decided not to buy them. But maybe I have to, because borrowing stuff kind of sucks, and I might want to tackle wiring later on again, because it is something. It's very useful if you're in the car. So, but for now, let's get started, because oh, get real. This is how it looks like right now. So, yeah, time to crimp the connectors on. So, this is where I'm at right now. It's actually going all right. I'm doing the coils right at the moment. The coils. I did the ECT and the cams. I do have a little bit of an issue. I realized I got some butt connectors for all the wiring, but the power ground wires are slightly thicker and they don't fit. So I have to buy some new ones. So I have to work around that. So I'm probably going to do the grounds, the rest of the grounds later. But single grounds, I checked that. Single ground wire is thin enough. So that's going to be done. This is going to be the signal ground for the intake air temp. Here the white wire is the knock sensor, and there will be a wire that's going to go to the alternator right over here. So yeah, status update, and let's get going. Ooh, yes, I'm actually quite happy at the moment, because look at this. It's basically all done, except I missed one pin. I don't know where it went. That one's gone, so I have to find some new ones, or order new ones, whatever. Of course, I need the butt connectors for the ground wires, and AUX 4. It's I'm not sure, but this thing is probably suitable to get the exciter wire for the alternators in there. Yeah, this one is one extra just in. Oh no, this one's one extra just in case. This one's for the oil pressure sensor, but it's not installed yet, so that's going to do later on. But yeah, I'm going to tape it up. Well, not right now at the moment, because obviously I've got the grounding wire to do. But yeah, actually quite pleased how it turned out. Bit headache, but you know, my first wiring harness. I don't think it looks that bad, and I had to change the VSS to the original one because I thought it was a 2005 engine, but it isn't. It's actually 2003, so the connectors are different. Yeah. That's basically it for now, and not sure what the next clip is going to be, but hopefully something interesting. Let's keep an eye on that. So, sit wrap. This is basically where I'm at the moment. I got this this wrap in. I had started to wrap bits of the loom. I got my oil pressure sensor in finally, with a little piece which I'm probably not going to need, but you know. And I ordered a wideband, which is the wrong model, so I have to send it back. So yeah, actually I have to, now I'm waiting all for that stuff, but everything other than that thing, and oh yeah, new connectors, I got those in as well. Somewhere in here, they're somewhere. Actually pretty close. Just hopefully next clip we'll be wiring everything in, and yeah. Oh yeah, and I already tried it on actually, which was pretty cool. I was in the ECU, which was, I don't know, pretty awesome. It switched on, didn't blow up or anything, and yeah. So let's go to the next clip basically. So this has been quite a while since the last clip, but everything that's been mentioned is done. The wiring loom is completely done. I also decided to put like the charge harness, rebuilt that one as well. So now I have a complete K20 wiring loom that I can sell on, which is nice. And as you can see, I also managed to put an extra in there that's not yet mounted, because these wires need to be bigger and they don't fit in that one. So I had to do one separate, but that's fine. It's going to be mounted, I don't know, this weekend or something. And also I had quite a lot of trouble with setting up the ECU and everything. And oh yeah, also the map needs to be done. It was a good to mention. I'm going to buy that right after this video actually. But I had a lot of issues setting it up because I accidentally switched the cams around. You know, cam A and cam 1 is not the same thing as it turns out, so that didn't go. But unfortunately, the primary trigger, which is the crank sensor, is broken. So I couldn't get signal, and I did some tests outside the car, you know, we're testing it with a piece of metal. Nothing. That thing is not responding, so it's probably broken. So that set me back quite a while. But I'm not going to buy a new one, because what if I did something wrong with the wiring, it would make it break. So I'm going to find a used one first, do some tests, and go on from there. And man, this is taking forever, but this is the last step. After that, I'm probably going to get it started. Yeah, so that's going to be a thing. So yeah. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to tell. So I'm not going to show what's going to be the next clip, but probably installing or showing the fact that everything works. It might be the starting video clip after this. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, being the whole wiring stuff, is very frustrating. Oh yeah, by the way, also did the wideband connector. Don't forget that. I got the wideband over here, still in the box. It's a 4.2. Brilliant. So that's going to be cool. Also, I'm going to redo some of this wiring, some of it, and well, yeah, it's going to take a while as well. It's taking me forever. The wiring bit is just very annoying to me. But other than that, it's pretty good. So yeah, let's see what's up next. So we're back at the car. Check it out. And it's been a little while, but I managed to find a new crank sensor. It's used, and then want to buy a new one just in case the wiring is wrong. So let's put this in and try it out. So we're in here. I'm opening up the EMU right now. I'm not sure how good the lighting is, so fingers crossed. But I've got it connected, got everything. Well, I'm not sure if it's set up, but let's see if I can get some RPM. Well, this thing's over here. Where's that other thing? Triggers, I think it is. No. Cranking. This is the one I was looking for. Okay. Let's see if something happens. Still no RPM. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I think there is some RPM. If you can see, it did record something. Why didn't I see anything in here? Strange. But also, I forgot to charge the battery, which is not very clever to do. Okay. So take two. It's actually been 2 weeks. I've been very busy with other stuff as well. 4 or 5. I did the sunroof and the interior put back together. 205 the axles. I'm not sure if this video's out yet. Probably, because this is going to take a while. But as we have here, let's going to try that again. Let's see, where did I have that graph that I need? Well, RPM is over here, but I'm looking for the log. Look at them logs. Oh crap. Here, the graph. This is probably it. Yes, okay. Here you see the RPM graph. Yeah, that's good. I need this one. Okay. Cool. Let's go give this thing a try. It looks like it's the wrong way around. Why does the line goes down? That's weird. The fuck? So we're here after 4 months. I figured out what the problem was with the primary trigger. I accidentally printed out the K24 pinout, and I pinned it to K20 into the K24. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Epic fail. 4 months to figure that one out, but in that 4 months I did a bunch of other stuff. You know, on other cars. So on that basis I didn't lose any, but on this car I'm already behind. Actually, I'm so behind that the fucking tractor is back in. So if this car's ready, I don't even know if I can get it to the dyno because of that. But yeah, let's get this slow ass laptop started up and see if I can start it. I've already been troubleshooting and trying to get it started off camera because the cameras are being really annoying. But today it works. So I'm gonna do some filming. Yeah, also Daan did some filming. He has a couple of clips backfiring and everything, but hopefully he got it figured out now. So I'm gonna hook this thing up and try to get started, and put extra light on, I think.
Shit.
Okay. I prepared myself a tab for starting it up. It's my tuning display, AFRs, oil pressure, ignition, output status is like the events is the where you set the firing order, starting fuel or crank fuel, and some engine parameters. This is probably enough what I'm going to need. And right next to it, I'll have my trigger setups, and this is going to be great. Ignition with some graphs. So fuel on, and let's see if it will start. So I forgot to film again because I was messing about because it didn't work as you see in the video, but I think I found something. Let's try this. Oh crap, I accidentally switched the ECU off. See, you got offset to 2 because that would make permanent. And let's see what happens. Yeah! Woo! It's running! Awesome! So yeah, that clip was like months and months ago because stuff was happening, so I couldn't really finish the video. I was going to go to the tuner and everything. None of that still happened, but car's still here. Of course, this video has been like a year and a half in the making, but you know, let's see over here quickly. This is how it still is. Probably the same as the last clip, but other than that, I wanted to include the dyno session in this video as well, which that's not going to happen because it's going to be later. So yeah, once you saw that one, it was running on 2 cylinders. I tried to adjust it, make it run on all 4. I couldn't do it. I just don't know how it works, so very confusing. So hopefully the tuner can get that work. But that will be in the next video. When that's going to come out, no idea, because we're also getting kicked out of the shop. So we're in the middle of a moving kind of thing. So things will be moving very slowly. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, want to see more, and hopefully see you in the next one. Later on.